Hello, welcome to Quantum Online Academy. This is your Dr. Nagaraju Pendam. So please share and subscribe our YouTube channel. In this video, we are discussing about one greatest Indian scientist who introduced the space research to India. That scientist is father of Indian space program. Father of Indian space program, one who called him, that is Vikram Sarabhai. Dr. Vikram Sarabhai was the great Indian scientist. He introduced the Indian space programs. He introduced the ISRO. He introduced so many industrial laboratories in India. His interests we will learn in this video. This is purely Vikram Sarabhai dedication for our side, because he is a great Indian physicist, a great Indian scientist, Dr. Vikram Sarabhai. Father of Indian space program, Dr. Vikram Sarabhai. Once again you have to see here, Dr. Vikram Sarabhai, one quotation he has. What is quotation? He who can listen to the music in the midst of noise can achieve great things. Who can achieve the great things in their lives? Who can listen to the music in the great noise. You can listen to the music in the midst of the noise can achieve the great things. You can listen to the music in the midst of noise can achieve the great things. That is the quotation of the Vikram Sarabhai. He was a Indian physicist and astronomer, father of the Indian space program, founder of Indian Institute of Management, Ahmedabad, and founder of ISRO and PRL and Ahmedabad. Founder of ISRO and PRL, Physical Research Laboratory, Ahmedabad. His keen interest points, once you have to see, is a Indian physicist and astronomer, great astronomer, father of Indian space program, founder of the Indian Institute of Management, Ahmedabad, founder of ISRO and PRL, Ahmedabad. What is his quotation? You can listen to the music in the midst of noise can achieve great things, is quotation. Now we will see his birth. August 12th, 1919. August 12th, 1919. He born in Ahmedabad, Gujarat district. That he was in British India. That British India means in those days British people are ruling Indian government. Right, 12th August 1919, Ahmedabad, Gujarat, British India, he born. He died in Kerala, nearer to Thiruvananthapuram, Trivandrum, 30th December 1971. Those things we have to discuss in the latter. His place of birth is Ahmedabad, Gujarat, British India. His father is Ambalal Sarabhai. Ambalal Sarabhai is a Sarabhai Group of Companies director. He is a great textile industry, Ambalal Sarabhai. His mother is Sarala Devi. He is the 8th son of Vikram Sarabhai is 8th son. Total 8 children are there for Ambalal Sarabhai. Now you have to see his education. You have to see the retreat is house name. Ambalal Sarabhai house name is retreat. That house itself one school for their children. So in primary school run by his parents only, that is the Montessori school type. In next Gujarat Arts and Science College, for up to the inter he went to the Gujarat Arts and Science College. While doing his school, he met is Rabindranath Tagore and Jiddu Krishnamurti, Motilal Nehru, V.S. Srinivas Sastry, Jawaharlal Nehru, Sarojini Naidu, Maulana Azad and C.F. Andrews and C.V. Raman. Because his father is great industrialist, so that's why he has so much of money. In that time Indian movement is going on, Indian freedom movement is going on. Mahatma Gandhi is led the movement. So that's why his father is the follower of Mahatma Gandhi. So many people came to his house and took the rest in Ahmedabad. That's why in his house only retreat school is running. In that school his children are interacting with their guests Rabindranath Tagore and Jiddu Krishnamurti, Motilal Nehru, V.S. Srinivas Sastry, Jawaharlal Nehru, Sarojini Naidu, Maulana Azad, C.F. Andrews and C.V. Raman. These are the great intelligent people in those days. He went to, after intermediate, he went to University of Cambridge in 1940. Tripos in natural sciences, that is the BSc degree he did in University of Cambridge. So while doing his the BSc degree and he want to do the PhD, in 1939 Second World War came. During the World War, he came to the India and he joined in IIC Bangalore, Indian Institute of Bangalore under the C.V. Raman in 1940 to 1945. During the World War, he did the research under IIC Bangalore. While he is doing the research, he met the Homi Jahangir Baba. Homi Jahangir Baba also doing the research in the same period in IIC Bangalore only. That is the Tata Institute, and C.V. Raman was the director of that institute 1940 to 1945. He did the research under the C.V. Raman. He published one paper, Time Distribution of Cosmic Rays, was published in 1942 under his PhD work. And he went in 1945 to get the PhD in the University of Cambridge in 1945 to 47. In the same work he submitted there and he got the award University of Cambridge in 1945 to 47 under the thesis Cosmic Ray Investigation in Tropical Latitudes. Cosmic Ray Investigation in Tropical Latitudes, that is the title of Vikram Sarabhai. This is his education, right? Once again you have to see, he studied in primary education in his house only. That house name is Retreat, that is the Montessori School. Now up to the intermediate he studied in Gujarat Arts and Science College in intermediate. He met so many intelligent people in India. So those days Gurudev Rabindranath Tagore, Jiddu Krishnamurti, Motilal Nehru, V.S. Srinivas Sastry, Jawaharlal Nehru, Sarojini Naidu, Maulana Azad, C.F. Andrews, C.V. Raman. A later completion of the intermediate, he went to the University of Cambridge up to 1940, was there only. He did the BSc and he enrolled the PhD also, Tripos in Natural Sciences. And while during the Second World War, he came to the India and he joined in IIC Bangalore, right, under the C.V. Raman guidance. He did the PhD 1940 to 45. So there he published the paper Time Distribution of Cosmic Rays, was published in 1942. And again after completion of the World War II, he went to the University of Cambridge in 1945 to 47. He completed his PhD and under the title of Cosmic Ray Investigation in Tropical Latitudes. He came to India. Now once you have to see, his interest in solar physics and cosmic ray led him by the set up many observatory stations around the country. He built the necessary equipment and took measurements at the Bangalore, Pune and Arapat Himalayas. He published the paper, he did the research on Bangalore and Pune and Himalayas. Time Distribution of Cosmic Rays was published in 1942. While he is studying the intermediate, you have to see here, he prepared one steam engine, he took the carpenter help and he built one steam engine and he started that one. Sarabhai fell in love with science in school. With a carpenter's help, he also built a steam engine large enough for a child to sit on, complete with a track. So that's why he is eager to interested about the science. Not only that, this is the Kashmir Arapat Mount is there, 4,000 kilometers above the sea level in Kashmir Himalayas, that is the Gulmarg place. This is the Arapat Aparvat Himalaya series, Aparvat Himalaya series. Up to the sea level, it is a up to the sea level, how much kilometers are there? 4,000 kilometers are there. Up to the sea level, it is a 4,000 meters. 4,000 meters are there. 4 kilometers or 4,000 meters are there. Clear? Now, he did one laboratory work here. He established one lab in Aparvat mountain in Kashmir. He did the research and he published the paper. While coming into the India, he did great things. Once you have to see the first, he founded in 1947 by Dr. Vikram Sarabhai a physical research laboratory. Had modest beginning at his residence retreat with research on cosmic rays. His interest is cosmic ray research. Whoever see the light, whoever study the light, those people are great people in the world. Suppose you have to see the Newton, Muller, Huygens, and so any person you have to see, Einstein, any person you have to see, whoever spend the time with light, those people are extraordinary people in the world, right? So they are not ordinary people, they are extraordinary people, because whoever did the research on the cosmic rays and cosmic technology, whoever did the research on the light, whoever did the abstract thinking, quantum mechanics, those people are not ordinary people, those people are extraordinary people. Their mind also will work extraordinarily because they are doing abstract thinking working. He founded in 1947 Dr. Vikram A. Sarabhai the physical research laboratory in his house only, that retreat, to do the research of the cosmic rays. The laboratory was formally established in November 11th, 1947. November 11th, 1947 in the MG Science College, Ahmedabad, with the support of the Karma Shrestha Educational Foundation and Ahmedabad Educational Society. The initial focus was research on cosmic rays and the properties of the upper atmosphere. Research, theoretical physics and radio physics were added later with the grants from the Atomic Energy Commission. Later, Atomic Energy Grants Commission funds came. So, in 1954, he was surrendered this laboratory to the Indian government. Prime Minister Jawaharlal Nehru founded that bigger institute. Next, he started one more institute, Ahmedabad Textile Industry Research Association, commonly known as ATHIRA. Is an autonomous non-profit association for textile research located in Navaranyapura, Ahmedabad in India. It is the largest association for textile research allied industries in India, established in the 13th December 1947. Started in 1949, ATHIRA was recognized by the Council of Scientific and Industrial Research under the Ministry of Science and Technology, Government of India. It was later linked to the Ministry of Textiles. The idea of ATHIRA was conceived Vikram Sarabhai, Kasturibai Lalbai and Shanti Swarup Bhatnagar. These three people and gathered and started this laboratory. That laboratory is Ahmedabad Textile Industrial Research Association Laboratory. ATHIRA was founded in 1947. Up to 1946 he was here only, where Ahmedabad Textiles Research Industry Association only. Up to the 56 he was there. In IIM Ahmedabad, established in December 1961 with active support of the Government of India, the Government of Gujarat and Harvard Business School and prominent members of Indian industry. This is the second IIM in India he started. It is a great contribution to country. The physicist Vikram Sarabhai and businessman Kasturibai Lalbai, both natives of the Ahmedabad, played a pivotal role setting up this institute. The institute's Kasturibai Lalbai Management Development Center and Kasturibai Lalbai Chair in the Entrepreneurship are named his honor. So this is the great institute, IIM Ahmedabad. He started December 11th, 1961 with the help of the Government of Gujarat, Government of India and Harvard Business School to establish management college. Now once again you have to see a Sputnik 1 in the world scenario, in the science and technology field, there is a burning issue was there in those days. It was the first artificial Earth satellite. It was launched on elliptical low Earth orbit by the Soviet Union on 4th October in 1957 as part of the Soviet space program. As the part of the Soviet space program, they send the one artificial satellite, that is the Sputnik 1. So therefore in 1957 and 58 there was a year, that year is International Geophysical Year, International Geophysical Year 1957 to 1958. So therefore based on this Sputnik 1 Sarabhai, Vikram Sarabhai conceived one idea. So therefore, he talked to the Prime Minister Jawaharlal Nehru along with the Dr. Homi Jahangir Baba, and Jawaharlal Nehru accepted to set up one space research center, that is the Indian National Committee for Space Research, INCOSPAR, was established in India's first Prime Minister Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru under Department of Atomic Energy in 1962. 1962, they started the INCOSPAR, that is the Indian National Committee for Space Research Program. On the suggestion of the scientist Dr. Vikram Sarabhai, recognizing the need of the space research, it committed to formulate the Indian space program. At the time, the committee was a part of the Tata Institute of Fundamental Research. The committee took over the responsibilities of the Department of Atomic Energy in Space and Science Research. Then the director of the DAE, Homi Jahangir Baba, was instrumental creation of the committee. INCOSPAR decided to set up the Tumba Equatorial Rocket Launching Station at Tumba on the southern tip of India. It was dissolved August 15th, 1969. This INCOSPAR, it was renamed as ISRO in 1969. Renamed as ISRO and was subsumed into the Department of Atomic Energy in DAE. Under the Department of Atomic Energy, they started the ISRO program. Clear? So that is very, very important. In the first at 5th General Assembly of the Committee on Space Research held in Washington DC, Sarabhai met the French astrophysicist Jacques Blemont. Jacques was the pioneer in the French space research program established CNES in 1962. In the same year, in the French, Jacques Blemont established one space research institute in the France, so CNES. Vikram wanted India to become a space power. Jacques decided to help. This led ISRO and its French counterpart CNES to work together. French counterpart CNES and Indian ISRO, both they are work together and they send one rocket. That rocket is bought from USA. After some time, how to come to that? They selected one place to send the rocket. That rocket is place is a church. What church it is? Saint Mary Magdalene Church was located in Earth magnetic equator, an imaginary line where the equatorial electrojet. What is the equatorial electrojet phenomena? A narrow ribbon of current flowing eastward in the daytime equatorial region of the ionosphere exists. So this had stirred Dr. Sarabhai's interest. So that's why he went to that church pastor he met. That church pastor name is Reverend Dr. Peter Bernard Perret. Reverend Dr. Peter Bernard Perret is not accepted initially. Later he accepted. In APJ Abdul Kalam, he wrote in his book, that is the Ignite Minds, the Unleashing the Power Within India. Among this group of scientists was Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam and wrote about his particular Sunday Mass in his book Ignite Minds, the Unleashing the Power Within India. This is what he writes. The bishop told the congregation, my children, I have a famous scientist with me who wants our church and the place I live for the work of space of science and research. So science seeks the truth, enriches the human life. The higher level of the religious is spirituality. The spiritual preachers seek the help of the Almighty to bring peace to human minds. In short, what Vikram is doing and what I am doing are the same. Both science and spirituality seek the Almighty's blessings for human prosperity in mind and body. Children, so can we give them God's abode for the scientific mission? So Kalam then writes that there was a silence for a while, followed by the hearty Amen from the congregation, which made the whole church re-vibrate. Because of this, pastor, whole congregation accepted this Vikram Sarabhai proposal, and they give to the Indian space program, that church. right? So this is great interesting story. This is the Reverend Dr. Bernard Perrier was the bishop. House is there, and this is the Saint Mary Magdalene Church, where it is in Kerala, nearer to Tumba, right? That is the equatorial line place. After some time, they bought one rocket from US. That is, the rocket is a sounding rocket. So that rocket, we call it as a Nike Apache rocket. So Nike Apache rocket they brought, and they assembled in this church only. They assembled in the church only. They assembled. They brought from the cycles and bullock trucks they took, and to kept in this church, and in front of the church only, in front of the church building only, they launched the rocket. The launch of the first sounding rocket from Tumba near Thiruvananthapuram, Kerala on 21st November 1963 marked on the beginning of the Indian space program. Sounding rockets made it possible to probe the atmosphere in situ using the rocket Bronze Bone instrumental. The first rocket was two-stage rockets imported from the Russia, M100 and France Century. So France and Russia and India gathered, and successfully they launched Nike Apache rocket in front of the Saint Mary Magdalene Church. After 3 years, 1963, they sent the rocket successfully from the Tumba. After 3 years, so from US, NASA people are coming as a result of the Vikram Sarabhai's dialogue with NASA in 1966, a satellite instructional television experiment. Satellite Instructional Television Experiment SITE was launched between 1975 and July 1976. Dr. Vikram Ambalal Sarabhai, chairman of the Indian Space Research Organization, head of the Indian Department of Atomic Energy, and Dr. Thomas O. Paine, NASA administrator, signed an agreement of cooperate in the unprecedented experiment using a space satellite to bring instructional television program to some 5,000 Indian villages. To give the a satellite instrumental television experiment purpose, to give 5,000 people Indian villages, to give this television access, the people are doing one agreement. That agreement is SITE, right? Now you have to see here what is his contribution. Once you have to take, he established the Physical Research Laboratory Ahmedabad. He established a Ahmedabad Textile Industry Research Association Athira Ahmedabad. Indian Institute of Management Ahmedabad he established. Community Science Center Ahmedabad also is established. Operation Research Group, India's first market research agency, this is established in Ahmedabad. Darpan Academy for Performing Arts Ahmedabad established because of his wife is a great dancer and great dance performer all over the world. So that is why, because of for wife, he established one institute, Darpan Academy for Performing Arts Ahmedabad. Vikram Sarabhai Space Center Thiruvananthapuram he established. Space Application Center Ahmedabad, this is also good application center. While he took the charge on Atomic Energy Commission chairman, he established the two institutes for atomic energy, DAE, Faster Breeder Test Reactor Kalpakam and Variable Energy Cyclotron Project Calcutta. Electron Corporation of India Limited, ECL, also he established in Hyderabad. Uranium Corporation of India Limited, Jodhpur. 12 institutes he established in India. These 12 institutes are also now running great success under the PSU, Public Sector Undertaking Company. Along with his mother and Dr. C.V. Raman, so Sir C.V. Raman and Vikram Sarabhai, they established one center. That center is a community center to inculcate the science in the children's mind. Established foundation stone in 1968. Community Science Center. Later his death, this center is a Vikram Sarabhai Center. Now his contribution, once you have to see, 1963 to 69 chairman of Indian National Committee for Space Research, 63 to 71 chairman of the Space Application Center, 65 to 71 director of the PRL, 69 to 71 chairman of the ISRO, 66 to 71 chairman of the Atomic Energy of Commission. Up to the death, he acted these many chairmen. He planned to send the Aryabhatta satellite from Indian side. Aryabhatta was the Indian first satellite named after the astronomer. It was launched on the 19th April 1975 from Russia Cosmodrome in 1975. So, Kosputin's Yar Soviet rocket launch and development site is Astrakhan Oblast using the Cosmos 3M launch vehicle. It was built by ISRO and launched by the Soviet Union as a part of the Inter-Cosmos program, so which provided the access to the space for friendly status. So, friendly states space to analyze the space atmosphere research. The people are sending the first rocket, that is the Aryabhatta rocket program. He chaired a distinguished positions. The President of Physics Section, Indian Science Congress in 1962, President of the General Conference of IAE, International Atomic Energy Agency, Vienna, 1970, and Vice President, 4th UN Conference of the Peaceful Uses of Atomic Energy in 1971. So, these chairs he acted in his tenure. Now, you have to see, he got the award Shanti Swarup Bhatnagar Award in 1962 and Padma Bhushan in 1963, Padma Vibhushan after his death post-mortem 1972. His daughter Mallika, she is also great dancer. He has one daughter and one son. His daughter also great dancer. Mallika received the award Padma Vibhushan. He died in December 30, 1971 at the age of 52. At the age of 52 only he died. So, where he died? Alsian Castle, Trivandrum, Kerala. Dr. Vikram Sarabhai encouraging the APJ Abdul Kalam. Once you have to see his deathbed, he was died in near to Trivandrum beach. So, that is a Alsian Castle hotel, that in the hotel room he died. People are saying these are all our scientists only. In 1971, December 30, he died. Now, once you have to see after his legacy, after his dying, people are kept the names. First, you have to see the Vikram Sarabhai Space Center, Research Center, Institute, the specialization in Thiruvananthapuram. They kept his name, that is the Vikram Sarabhai Space Research Center, by his memory. Right. The second one is in the first death anniversary, the Postal Department releases one postal stamp, 30th December in 1972, the first postal stamp on the first death anniversary, 30th December 1972, Indian Postal Government releases one postal stamp on the face of Vikram Sarabhai. In 1974, the International Astronomical Union at Sydney decided the moon crater BASSEL in the sea of the Serenity will be known as a Sarabhai crater. In Sarabhai crater, they invented one crater. That crater is Sarabhai crater. In 1974, International Astronomical Union kept one name, that is the Sarabhai crater on the moon. The lander on India's moon mission Chandrayaan 2 and the lander on the India's moon mission in Chandrayaan 3. So, they kept the Vikram lander, Chandrayaan 2, September 20, 2019, they sent the Chandrayaan 2 to the moon, and the 2023, August 23, they sent the Chandrayaan 3 on the moon. So, both landers they kept as a Vikram lander. Vikram Ambalal Sarabhai Community Science Center located at Ahmedabad, Gujarat was named after him, Ambalal Science Center. Next, ISRO, one rocket engine, they found that rocket engine name Vikas rocket engine after his name. His 100th birth anniversary, 12th August 2019, the Indian Space Research Organization announced a award in the name of the Vikram Sarabhai. That award name is Vikram Sarabhai Journalism Award in Space, Science, Technology and Research. Vikram Sarabhai Journalism Award in Space, Science, Technology and Research will be given to those journalists who have contributed to the fields of space, science, applications and the research. So this is great discovery. So popular movie also came, that is the 2022 web series Rocket Boys was based on the fictionalized lives of the Vikram Sarabhai and Homi Jahangir Baba. Played a Ishwak Singh played a crucial role for the Vikram Sarabhai, and Jim Sarb played a role of home role and Homi Jahangir Baba role. Clear? So one popular movie also came. Vikram Sarabhai is a great scientist of India. He invented the space research program. He invented the Tumba Equatorial Laboratory. He invented so many institutes. His contribution to India is great. That's why we called him as a father of space program. So please share and subscribe our YouTube channel, and you have to keep and watching our YouTube channel. Thank you.